I knew when I was 5 years old that I wanted to be an actress and a singer and a dancer, and I used to perform in front of my class, and I drove my parents nuts till they got me an agent. I grew up in Toronto, so it's not like everyone was in the business. My first year having an agent, I was 13, and I booked my first on-camera role, which was a part with Mr. T called TNT, and also my first animated part, which was Hello Kitty. It was the voice of Hello Kitty. I'm sort of organic with the Vine and stuff. Like sometimes something will hit me. Like I have this one Vine I do called Voice Chick Driving. So if someone cuts me off or does something ridiculous, I'll park the car first and then I'll go into like a bunch of my different characters complaining about what I saw.
If you let someone in and they don't wave thanks, in your best Bubbles voice say, "Hey dumbass, you're supposed to wave if someone lets you in! Go eat a picky!"
I recently did a few Vines with Thomas Sanders, who's a really big Viner, and he's like super creative in terms of editing, and I'm not so great at editing, like it's just gotta come out and be done, but he'll like plan things and add effects.
Don't.
Obtuse rubber goose green moose.
Stop it! I hate when you do this! Oh my!
I like Vine, it's fun, and I think it's a mistake to not encourage the talent that's coming out of Vine and YouTube, and these kids are super talented and they may not have years of acting experience, but they're actually super creative, and I think marrying the creativity of these kids and maybe some experience of OGs is super exciting, and I like doing them. I think they're fun. When I meet fans at conventions, it's really fun because a lot of them talk to me on my Twitter, and I think the advantage of the social media phenomenon is my predecessors didn't know how much they touched people's lives and how happy they made people or how much they entertained them, and I have so many people coming and saying thank you for my childhood, and I've had people cry, I've had people pass out, I've had people tattoo my name on their arms, and sometimes it gets crazy, but it's definitely always rewarding. It makes people really happy. People tell me now at conventions or sometimes on Twitter that I had a very rough childhood and your shows got me through hard times, and you know, I've had people cry and say when I saw The Little Mermaid and was singing the songs, the sequel to The Little Mermaid, I played her daughter. She said it was my parents' divorce and singing those songs really helped me, and a lot of times people say I related to Raven or I related to, you know, whatever character you were doing, and Timmy from the Fairly Odd Parents made me have hope and silliness. So it's like if I somehow contributed to helping people and have a character they could relate to and not feel so alone. Certainly that's very prevalent right now in My Little Pony, where people feel really judged or if they're bullied, and the pony show is all about friendship, and so there's this huge fan base of guys of all ages and girls of all ages, and people are like, that's weird. I'm like, why is it weird? They're just loving a show and having someone that they can relate to. So I think if it brings a community together, if it helps people, then I find that very rewarding.